Hey, what's up, YouTube peeps? It's T-Dub. We're on our way today to CDMX, Mexico City. I'm really excited. I haven't been back there since I was a kid. I'm stoked to show my wife one of my favorite cities and one of the places I've been ranting and raving about for decades. We're leaving the Zona Romantica here in PV, and we're heading to the Central Caminera, which is the central bus station. And from there, we're gonna catch a bus to Mexico City. We haven't reserved bus tickets or nothing yet. We're just gonna kind of show up and wing it. So whatever bus is available, we'll hop on that and hopefully get to Mexico City by tomorrow, because it should be like a 11 to 13 hour bus ride. And it drops you off right here at this little restaurant across from the Oxo. I'm sorry, the Oxo. So from here, we're taking a bus from Puerto Vallarta, from the Puerto Vallarta bus terminal to Mexico City, Terminal Norte. Mexico City has different bus terminals. We're going to the north one, which is Norte. From here to Mexico City, it's about 13 hours. You can pretty much catch a bus from this bus terminal to anywhere in Mexico. You can go to Tepic, Guadalajara, Tijuana, Mexico City. I even seen buses going as far as Puebla, which is a little further than Mexico City. But pretty much you can get anywhere or get to another city that connects to the place you're trying to go to. And that's pretty much how the bus terminals in Mexico work at all of the major cities. Tijuana's the same way, Mazatlan's the same way, Guadalajara's the same way. You pretty much get wherever you're going, or connect to another bus that gets to the town you're going in another major city. That bus is clean as fuck. This is the cleanest I've seen a bus bathroom, even when you barely get on. It's pretty new. See, they have a man and a women's bathroom, and they got this door to separate it. I'm still blown away by how pimp this bus is. You should see the bathroom. It's clean as fuck.
Like.
I don't know how long that'll last. It's a croissant wedge. Clásico jalapeno. Yeah, and then they gave us a soda. That's it. And more earphones. Whoa. Anyway, this is Futura, the future bus. So that's our Futura Select bus we took from Puerto Vallarta all the way here to Mexico City. We're at the Terminal Norte, the North Terminal. Now we gotta sort out getting to our hotel room near the Zocalo, near the Centro. So this is Mexico City's North Terminal, Terminal Norte. This place is pretty big. Shit, it's huge actually. Biggest bus terminal I've been to in Mexico. And a lot of them are big. So after a 13-hour bus ride from Puerto Vallarta, we made it here to Mexico City at 10 a.m. Actually, it was the fastest bus ride we've taken yet. Out of any bus ride. We pretty much watched one movie. I fell asleep. Next thing I knew, we were in Querétaro. I closed my eye again, opened it, and I wasn't even sure we had made it here, but everyone started exiting the bus, and I was like, yeah, I think this is it. I haven't been back here since I was 8, since I was a kid. I stayed in the city, in Mexico City, about, I'd say, a year, give or take, with my uncle when we were on the way to the United States from Nicaragua. And I have a lot of fond memories of this place, and I've told my wife about it for years. And so it's pretty cool to finally bring her here. We have passed through Mexico City en route to Cancun or Tijuana or whatever while flying on our layover at the airport. But as far as actually hanging out in the city and exploring it and seeing the pyramids and the museums and the Zocalo and all of that stuff, all the things I told her about from when I was a kid, minus the pyramid. I didn't see the pyramids when I was a kid, but I did see some of the other stuff. Anyhow, it's pretty cool to be back here and to be able to show her. I'm at the Terminal Norte right now, and this place is fucking gigantic. We got a police station up in this motherfucker. This fucking place is massive. Every kind of bus agency imaginable. To every corner of Mexico you pretty much could want to go to. Shit, they even got a Subway up in here. And a Domino's and a Burger King. This is the outside of the Terminal Norte in Mexico City. This place is as big as an airport. For certain, it's as big as the Tijuana airport. Possibly the Mexico City one. So the Mexico City Norte bus terminal is down there, and to catch a local bus to the town center to near the Zocalo, you leave the bus station, which is down there, you walk, and then you come up to this pedestrian bridge, which is why I'm out of breath, because I'm carrying all my bags. And so you come up the bridge, and then you're gonna walk across there to the other side of this busy highway, and accordingly on the other side of the street is where the bus will be to the town center. So we're at the bus stop, and this little map shows you the route that the bus takes. We're at Poniente 118, and we're trying to get to Salto del Agua, which is near the hotel we're staying at. Okay, so this was the bus we just took from the Mexico Norte terminal. It's nothing fancy. It does the trick, gets you where you need to go. And now we have to walk from here to our hotel, which shouldn't be far. What is it like? A couple blocks. Anyway, it was pretty simple actually. This is a room, Hotel Manera. I believe that's how you say it, in Mexico City. It's $25 a night. You get a view of the city. Nothing to write home about, but for 25, not the room, I'm saying the view. For 25 a night though, this is pretty nice. They have a lot of these Mexican chain hotels or family run hotels, economic hotels, and this is one of the nicer ones. My wife found it online. And compared to like Hotel Rioja, I believe that's how you say it, Hotel Washington, and some of the other ones that the tour guide books recommend, this one is pretty much in the same price range. However, it's a lot more modern and nicer. It even has a flat screen TV. So we'll see what's the deal. Had an elevator, everything's spotless. The reception guy was nice. And they let us check in early, even though they said you can check in online until 3 p.m. Okay, so we dished our stuff, and now it's time for me to shower and get a real cup of coffee, because I haven't had a real cup of coffee since noon yesterday. Get lost, man. This place. Best of all, it's right around the corner from our hotel. It's delicious. It's even really fucking good. Here it is, folks. The Zocalo in the Centro Histórico in Mexico City. So as you can see, I'm in Mexico City. We made it in earlier today, and getting in from the Central Caminera, the main bus station, Terminal Norte, into the town center, the Centro, was actually pretty easy. And Futura bus is the shit. Like, out of all the Mexican bus companies we've ridden, I'd say ADO and Futura are like the best. Now don't get me wrong, Elite is cool, so is TAP. TAP is cool too. But as far as cleanliness, brand new buses, modern amenities like plugs for your devices, Wi-Fi, all that stuff, I gotta give it to Futura. Also, we made it very quick from Puerto Vallarta to Mexico City. It was like a 13-hour ride. I watched a movie, fell asleep. I woke up, the next thing I knew, I was in Mexico City. It was the quickest bus ride we've ever taken in the 10 plus years we've been traveling. And when we woke up, we didn't even realize we were in Mexico City. I had to like ask one of the passengers, and he was like, yeah, you know, like, get with the program, dude. Anyway, I haven't been back to Mexico City since I was a boy, around 8. I lived here for a while with my uncle, about a year, give or take, before going to the States. And my family actually has interesting history in Mexico. I even have a brother that was born in Playa del Carmen. So it's cool as fuck being back here. It brings back so many memories, and it's really cool that I get to come here as an adult with my wife and check everything out. I mean, the architecture in this place, people go crazy for Paris and other places in Europe, but for me, this is the shit. This trumps all of that. My opinion, I know. But anyway, back to the bus ride. From Puerto Vallarta to Mexico City, it was the quickest bus ride ever. No hassle. Getting from Northern Terminal into the Central was pretty easy. We took a local bus. It was 8 pesos per person. One of the easiest ways we've ever gotten in from airport or bus terminal into a city. And it was super cheap. Finding the hotel was easy. The area around the hotel is kind of somewhat sketchy. I can see at night that being, more of a concern. But in the main tourist areas, we haven't felt unsafe or anything. There's a lot of people. There's a ton of police, tourist police too. So that's cool. But I'm really looking forward to spending some time here. We do plan to see the pyramids for sure.
Frida Kahlo Blue House.
The Xochimilco, I believe that's how you say it. And some of the museums, well, a lot of the museums actually. The architecture. As a photographer, this is like a photographer's paradise. I mean, there's just so many cool things you can take pictures of. I'm looking forward to my time here, and there's just so much cool shit to see and do. So far, the food has been bomb, and we've barely been here for a few hours. We had some really good mole and chicken empanadas, a really good pineapple empanada. We found a cool cafe to hang out. We've seen so many other cool restaurants, like this one pirate burger chain thing we're gonna try. At first, I thought it was Burger King because the outside of it looks the same, but my wife was like, "No, that's not Burger King. That's Pirate Burgers." I believe that's what it's called. But anyway, we're gonna check that out tonight, see what that's about, and that's pretty much it. And from here, I'm gonna head to Oaxaca. And from Oaxaca, we plan to head to Tapachula and continue on our journey. And I will definitely be posting videos on what's what, where we stay, what we're eating, where we go, and just giving you tips and taking you along on our journey. Nice. Yeah, that's Veracruz style. That looks good. Being from Central America, I love me some plantains and cream. That's my shit. We got this Veracruz style coffee, and I got a Oaxacan tamal. They even throw in some rolls, and my wife has a chorizo with refried beans. That looks good too. So we're at La Popular Cafe. La Popular Cafe. Why am I saying that wrong? So we're at La Popular Cafe. There we go. Which is a 24-hour spot in Mexico City. And ever since I've been planning on coming here from years back, this place is always recommended in the guidebooks, online, from other travelers. So I had to try it. This is our full first meal in Mexico. So I'm hoping it's good. But based on all the reviews and all the hype, I think it'll be good. We had some chicken and mole empanadas earlier. So I guess that is our first meal, but this is our first full meal. That was bomb. So I'm expecting this to be good too. Excellent. So now I'm gonna dig in. Looks good. Good stuff. Cheers. To Mexico City.
Yes.